Can the sequel be better than the original? Pesach Yizkor 5781. Usually the original is better than the sequel. A couple weeks ago, I caught Coming to America 2 on Amazon, and it was funny. Eddie Murphy's always funny, but it wasn't nearly as good as the original Coming to America. There's a passage in the Haggadah which, at least indirectly, asks the question, can the sequel be as good or even better than the original? The passage is lifted directly from the Mishnah and Brachot, and the rabbis are discussing why we have to remember, why it's a command to remember the Exodus, not only during the day, but at night as well. And the real question is, why is it that we recite the third paragraph of the Shema at night? The third paragraph of the Shema mentions the Exodus. So why do we recite it at night as well as during the day? Ben Zoma explains, Laman tiskor et yom seta me'eretz Mitzrayim kol yemei chayecha. That you remember the day you went out of the land of Egypt, all the days of your life. Yemei chayecha hayamim. The days of your life remind you that you have to remember the Exodus during the daytime. Kol yemei chayecha halelot. All the days of your life, the word all reminds you have to remember it at night as well. Therefore, we recite the third paragraph of the Shema, which recalls the Exodus at night too. However, the sages have a different point of view. The Chachamim Omrim and the sages say, Yemei chayecha ha'olam hazeh. The days of your life is a reference to this world. Kol yemei chayecha lahavi limot hamashiach. All the days of your life includes the Messianic era. The word kol here is a reference to the Messianic era, a future redemption. That's the part we know because it's in the Haggadah. However, the Mishnah actually continues the debate. Ben Zoma raises the question, will Yetziat Mitzrayim, the exodus from Egypt, be mentioned during the Messianic era, or are we simply going to forget about it because this new redemption is going to surpass and eclipse the past redemption from Egypt? He quotes Jeremiah. I'll paraphrase. Behold, days are coming when nobody shall speak of the Lord that brought us from Egypt, but rather of the Lord who brought us back from the north, Babylon. Jeremiah is prophesying about a second exodus when God will bring the people back from Babylon. The sages agree that this new exodus will be even more impressive than the exodus from Egypt, though the exodus from Egypt will not be forgotten. Rabbi Jonathan Saks, in his commentary on the Haggadah, points out that we have an exodus that's happening now in our own day, which is even greater than the exodus from Egypt. When Bnei Israel left Mitzrayim, Egypt, they didn't go directly. They went the long way because God didn't want to take them derech plishtim, the way of the Philistines, because if the Philistines had attacked Bnei Israel, they would have retreated. They would have been afraid. They would have run right back to Egypt. These were slaves, not battle-hardened soldiers. They weren't ready to fight. However, in 1991, when Israel was under attack, when Scud missiles were literally raining down on Israel, Jews weren't running away. They were making aliyah. Russian Olim, Russian Jews, were literally moving to Israel as it was under attack. Perhaps the only time in history when people actually moved, voluntarily chose to come to a country even as it was being attacked, in fulfillment of Jeremiah's prophecy that this new exodus would be even greater than the one before. Proof that the sequel can be greater. We're about to say Yizkor now. If anybody wanted the sequel to be greater than the original, it's our parents. Parents always want their children to surpass them. So it's our job to take those gifts our parents left us, those memories, which really were their greatest gifts, and to build upon them. And in turn, it's our job to leave our own families gifts, beautiful memories, legacies for them to build on as well.